Hey guys, this is Davis from Davis Comic Finds, and I'm coming at you again with a tag video this time. No haul today, but I got a tag video. I told Kyle that I would do this tag. He tagged me to do a earliest comic memories video, and I've already kind of told about my earliest memory. Well, or really wasn't a memory because I can't really remember when I was 2 or 3 years old, but getting into some comics that my dad had and tearing them up, and I've still got the books, but I've already kind of told about that. Those were the Commandy books that I've got. This memory I'll tell about. I can remember this. I guess this probably would be my first comic memory. When I was around 6 years old, judging by the date on the books that I got. There was a comic book shop a town over. The comic book shop's long gone now, but it was during the high point in the 90s. That'd have been 94. I went to the comic shop, and I went with my mom and I think my mom might have been with us, and my aunts, and I think my cousin was there. He's like a little over 10 years older than me. And so he was really into the comics at that time, and still has a lot of comics, I think. But anyways, we went to this comic shop there, and I picked out some comics. And obviously, at 6 years old, I wasn't really a collector at the time, so I didn't really take care of them. But I still have the 3 books that I picked up that day, and I'll show you the books that I picked up. So this was the high point. You got Superman in Action Comics. You got long-haired Superman, and this is the book one of the books that I picked up. And as you can see from the bottom, it's the cover's not attached. The cover's not attached on any of these. But I mean, just that I still have them means something, I guess. But Superman in Action Comics, and I have since got another copy of it that's actually in better shape. I bought this one online. I think I give $2 or $3 for it, and it was actually signed too. So obviously they didn't go up in value much because I give $1.50 for them at the shop. So I got that one. Then I got Superman Man of Steel 31 from March of 1994. So yeah, I would have been 6 years old. As you can see, it is in really bad shape. Looks like a Liefeld art right there. He's so big. That's how Liefeld draws figures. But there's a better copy of it. Had to get better copies because of the memories of these books. This one I don't even have the cover on anymore, but that's because I really like this book, and I looked through it a lot whenever I was a kid, because I was a huge Turtles fan. I think everybody around that time loved Ninja Turtles, but here is the book. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, number 46, and I actually have a better copy of it too. I couldn't even remember. I've had it coverless for so long. Whenever I decided to get one with a cover, I couldn't even remember what the cover looked like. So, I mean, that cover's been gone for like at least, I've probably lost it within the first couple of years. So at least 22 years, that one's been coverless. So, but those were the books that I picked up while I was there. I can kind of remember the layout of the shop. Had the racks and everything. I can kind of remember that the front counter. I can kind of remember, but you got to remember I was like 6 years old. So I mean, my memory's a little fuzzy. That was 22 years ago. So 22 and a half probably. And but I mean, that I can remember it at all is something, I guess, and that I still have the books. I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, that's my earliest comic memory, and I actually have a few other books that I got after that, and very similar to Kyle. They're Sonic books. Sonic. I've got maybe two, I think, Sonic books that I picked up around maybe a year later, something like that. Because I mean, Sonic was huge back then. But I'll show those some other time. Maybe I'll do a video with my Sonic collection or something. Maybe. If you want to see that, just kind of leave a comment. But anyways, that's my earliest comic memory. I'm rambling now. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't really know who to tag in this. Don't really know who all's done it. But if you've not done one, do it. I'd like to hear some of the earliest memories for everybody else. I mean, I'm sure there's some pretty interesting stories out there. I'd like to hear some of the. This is going to sound bad. Some of the older members of the community's memories, because I mean, as a kid of the '90s, I don't really know what it was like to back in the '80s and '70s. The way the comic industry was. So I'd like to hear some of that. So, anyways, thanks again for watching, and have a great rest of the day.